Now that's the question of rebirth. Rebirth, life after life. Recently I was in Ladakh. One very young child, he said before my meeting, that you see, very, very young boy, you see, express, I want to meet Denzin Gyatso. Denzin Gyatso, my name. I want to meet Denzin Gyatso, like that. And then one Tibetan, you see, from Tibet, he insists, you see, my place, not here, in India. That with parent, come here. When reach here, the young boy say, this is not my place. Not my place is South India. Then went there, then that young boy, you see, pointing, there my home, my house. Then eventually reach the previous life sort of house, home. And when they reached home, you see, that young boy say, in the box is my glass there. And open, yes, there's a glass. Such sort of strange things, you see, happen. So, according, I say, the theistic religion, just this one, this life, created by God. The non-theistic religious tradition, no beginning of life, or life after life, go like that. So according to modern psychology, modern sort of scientists about mind, they only refer sensorial level, not mental level. So this memory, not sensorial level, but deeper level of mind. Now it is quite obvious. Daytime, awakened time, we use sensorial sort of consciousness. So with that, one mind, that's a very grosser level. Then dream time, another level. Sensorial level, consciousness no longer function. But the mental level still there. Then deep sleep, further deeper level. Then at the time of dying, brain, heart beating stop. Then blood circulation stop. Then brain dead. But sometimes, quite often, body clinically dead, but still body remains very fresh. One occasion in India, 3 weeks, body remained very fresh. So scientifically, no answer. One American great brain specialist, Richard Davidson, now since now last 30 years, we have very serious sort of discussion with modern scientists. Now he already start some project to further investigation. Dead person, but body still remain very fresh. So like that. So that's according those traditions which accept life after life. So this lifetime develop certain sort of special relations. You see, that impact carry next life also, like that. I think obviously, in crowd, when we go crowd, you see, without particular reason, sometimes you feel more closer, dispersed. That, scientifically, not much reason. But deeper level, you have some sort of connection, previous life. So unconsciously, develop feeling, more closeness, like that. So that go life after life. There are many sort of stories, and even today, one person, very close friend of mine, so he very clear sort of memory, occasionally, not always, occasionally, very close relation with first Dalai Lama, second Dalai Lama, third Dalai Lama. Like that. This is a mystery. And I myself, when I was very young, see, according to my mother, I express some memory about past life. And one strange thing is, the search party reached my house. Nobody knows, you see, the search party coming. But me, that day, from early morning, I wake up too much excited. And then, actually, the search party is coming to my house, a small village. Then I run towards them and recognize the name of different sort of people. And then one sort of head of that search party, one Lama, a very close link with 13th Dalai Lama, and he wear one rosary, which 13th Dalai Lama give him. So when I approach, I express his name, and I recognize and hold that rosary and express, this is mine, this is mine. So, like that. Then, eventually, my memory about past life no longer there. Even what happened yesterday, today, difficult to remember. So recently, that is a boy, Tibetan boy, you see, who come up to here and then up to his own previous life sort of house and recognize glass. Recently I met and I asked him, do you remember nowadays about past life? Then he say, no longer. So then I express, oh, now my companion. When very young, it's a quite fresh sort of memory, past life. But then gradually, older and older, no longer that memory. Unless you develop certain deeper sort of meditation, through meditation, the sensorial level, consciousness and mind reduce. Then subtle mind becoming more active. Then occasionally remember past life. I have no that experience, but some of my friends, they mentioned to me like that. Like that. So these are strange. Yes. Oh, thank you. Now, as a result of our sort of the meeting, now please, each of you should carry some sort of moral responsibility to build happy world. Firstly, your own place, then share with more people. Through that way, more and more people should develop that kind of sort of sense of moral responsibility. This is nothing to do with religion, but practically, so we need that sort of concept, that sense. Then there is a real possibility to develop a peaceful world. First step, demilitarize, and then eventually the political boundary. I really love no longer boundary. Then, no basis of my nation, your nation, and a fight, killing. And if that side, reduce, then religion also become, I think, more pure. Otherwise, religion also creates the sense of I, we, and they. So in that case, better without religion. Isn't it? Like that. But on the other hand, religion, these major religious traditions, over 2,000 years now exist. Now, today, I think millions of people, I think Christian, about 1 billion, Muslim, about 1 billion, Hindus and Buddhists combined, about 1 billion. Now in China, over 400 million Buddhists. So now, maybe nearly a Buddhist population on this planet, now about 1 billion. So this religion will remain. So if each person who follows different religious tradition sincerely, seriously, and all have the same potential. Okay. So believe God or not is private business. Few years ago, as I met one Indian sort of spiritual practitioner, wonderful. So I told him, this is general sort of practice, Hinduism and Buddhism, many similarity. The differences is a concept of independent self beside this body. Hindu believe Atma, so separate self, absolute oneness. Buddhists do not accept that. So I told him, I said, in that respect, I said, we have differences. I have that's the concept of selflessness, that kind of independent self, selflessness. Him, independent self. So that's our private business. You believe that, you get benefit. I believe selfless, that I get benefit. So that's private business. And similarly, to some people, believe Creator. And same way, I tell them, you see, you get immense benefit with belief Creator. That's your business. I, Buddhist, though Creator, but self-creation. I get benefit from that, so that's our private business. Okay.